The United Nations is warning that Sudan could be heading toward another humanitarian catastrophe as fighting intensifies around the strategic city of El Obeid. Speaking at UN headquarters in New York, the Secretary General's personal envoy for Sudan, Pekka Haavisto, said the worsening violence is putting thousands of civilians at immediate risk. According to the UN, frequent drone strikes and continued clashes are disrupting humanitarian aid deliveries and increasing fears of a broader escalation. Haavisto said the situation around El Obeid is beginning to resemble previous battles in Darfur and around El Fasher, where heavy fighting left civilians trapped and humanitarian operations severely restricted. He also warned that drone warfare is becoming an increasingly dangerous feature of the conflict, with attacks targeting both civilians and critical infrastructure. The UN envoy noted that the drones being used are not manufactured in Sudan, saying they are entering the conflict through the international market. Haavisto urged the international community to pay closer attention to the growing use of drones, warning that the trend is making the conflict even more destructive. The United Nations is now calling for an immediate humanitarian truce to allow aid organizations safe access to civilians caught in the fighting. Haavisto expressed hope that the diplomatic group known as the Quad, comprising the United States, the United Arab Emirates, Saudi Arabia, and Egypt, can help secure a ceasefire focused on humanitarian relief. He said such a pause would not only save lives, but could also create momentum toward a broader political settlement. Despite diplomatic efforts, Haavisto acknowledged that both Sudanese military leader General Abdel Fattah Burhan and Rapid Support Forces commander Mohammed Hamdan Dagalo, known as Hemeti, still appear to believe they can achieve victory on the battlefield. He warned that as long as both sides continue to pursue military solutions, the conflict is likely to continue. The UN envoy reaffirmed that Sudan's sovereignty and territorial integrity must be preserved, stressing that any lasting peace must ultimately be led and owned by the Sudanese people.